Hey guys, Walmart Tap Bar here again. Another video. Oh, SRT4. SRT. Same thing. Today we're going to be talking about how to unmess up your 20s. We're going to talk about health. A little bit of tricks that you should probably know and do. And stuff that'll help you along the way while you're in your early 20s. Health is important. And it means staying hydrated, staying away from processed sugars like your Monster or your nitrous drinks, stuff like that. Try to stay away from those as much as you can, but also like try to limit your junk food intake. So what I generally like to do is try to limit myself to like a bag of like junk food every day or something like that, or at least one bag every 2 days. You know, limitations are everything when it comes to diet. You want to find something that you can stick with as far as losing weight for at least like a solid year or two. So make sure it's something delicious that you like, but something that's not too high or saturated in sodium and stuff like that. So for me, what I generally like to eat is bacon, eggs, and Eggo waffles. And that's just my little edge, is the Eggo waffles. Just a little bit of junk food every day, but still something that is something I've sticked on for the past couple of years, and it's worked well for me. Now, if you're like me, you're probably stuck with hydration, and what you can do is get hydration sticks. That's what I've been doing for the past couple of months now, if you're stuck with drinking water. They have different flavors in them. They can be a little bit pricey, but I know that most people out there drink stuff like come on buddy, like Gatorade or like Kool-Aid or Hawaiian Punch, but you want to stay away from stuff like that. There's this new thing that I've been drinking right now called Ghost that offers really great flavors like raspberry pop, blue raspberry, Welch even. And Ghost is the vast protein powder too. Hop on a protein powder if you haven't yet. Protein is essential for brain function and many of other aspects, especially if it comes with essential amino acids. That's super important to have in your daily diet. Another thing that's really important is a multivitamin too, and not a lot of people put a multivitamin in their diet or in their daily routine, and you probably should, even if it's just a cheap one that you can grab. At least having those vitamins in your daily routine will help you out a lot. Next point is the gym, bro. You want to make sure that you are going to the gym at least once or twice a week, just to make sure your heart is beating. You can get it up to RPMs. I don't know. You want to get it up to beat, basically, and make sure that your heart works. If you constantly just go home, wind down by watching TV, go to sleep, go to work, and you kind of do this routine, you're not really using your heart as much. But if you put yourself through cardio maybe a couple of days or so, you'll know that the function of your heart is good. Not a lot of people know their limits when it comes to their cardio or what they can push, you know, as far as running and jogging and stuff like that. And you'll know when that day comes where you're getting winded running away from something, you know. At least I caught myself with that. That's what's super important, to maintain your health and be very healthy with that. Another important thing when it comes to health is a naturopathic doctor. A lot of doctors out here are money hungry. That's the best way to kind of put it. But if you seek a naturopathic doctor, they're going to give you supplements instead of medication. And they're going to send you the right way to healing the problem that you have, for an example. So you want to see a naturopathic doctor. Like my naturopathic doctor suggested me to hop on a low carb diet for a bit, and I lost a lot of weight, thankfully. And then he suggested me to hop on ashwagandha and a bunch of other things too. So you want to make sure you're in that routine daily also of seeing your doctor if you can, your naturopathic doctor. What else can I bring up? Sleep, rest, pretty simple. Make sure you're at least getting 7 hours to 8 hours of sleep every day. Sometimes you might get 6, sometimes you might get 5. Just make sure you fall back into that routine of 7 or 8. Because I agree with in your 20s, you should be proactive in trying to create something that is meaningful, whether if that's a YouTube page, a Tumblr blog, or making art so that you can sell it for profit. I believe everybody has that thing that they love to chase and pursue. It's just you haven't found it yet. So you want to make sure that you're using that time to find those things, even if it costs a little bit of your sleep. That's fine, because there's not a lot of time in the day when you get out of work. You're watching a little bit of TV to wind down and then trying to figure out your passion. So I completely 10,000% understand that. My last point is your health is actually who you talk to. So like the friendships that you have, the family members that you have, make sure that you're in a good daily routine of talking to good people that motivate you, people that encourage you, people that want to see you succeed in your goals. And in the 48 Laws of Power, it talks about this often, and you can learn a lot about this in the 48 Laws of Power, and how to develop good friendships and how to use enemies and stuff like that. Really, really good book. Another book that talks about friendships and real life examples is the Bible. You know, you see the story of David and Jonathan, and plenty of other ones too. Damn, it's getting dark out here and a little rainy. Hopefully it doesn't get too rainy out here. It is. I am seeing a lot of dark clouds, so let's do that. Come on, buddy. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you guys found a lot of information here, very useful. I wish some people would have told me this when I was in my early 20s, but I ended up learning this in my mid 20s, which I'm kind of early. Your 20s are still early. Don't rush yourself, but take these lessons in early and really get to understand them. I love you guys, and this is part 3 of the series of how to unmess up your 20s, and this is health. Peace out.